Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host Imperial Dane. We're off here to a 1 vs 1 on Minsk Pocket. We shall be in the northern corner. Watch Cruzz here fighting for the Soviet Union, and the 38th Tank Corps go up against Obscura of Germany, of the Reich. Already having taken mechanized assault, fighting for the 3rd SS Panzerdivision Totenkopf, and here conscript support, mechanized support, and terror tactics as the commanders of choice for Cruzz. Rather interesting combination right here. There's definitely a few choices there for Cruzz. Conscripts moving out. Lots of conscripts back on the way, whereas we're noticing here numerous assault grenadiers for Obscura. In fact, 2 squads right off the bat, laden with MP40s and grenades. Points that are being secured. The M24 Steel Granate. A concussive grenade, although there was a sort of fragmentation upgrade for basically a form of sleeve that was put around it to sort of increase its anti-infantry lethality. Communists moving down the west side. Conscripts up the east, sort of a nice spread there initially from Cruzz, whereas we're seeing here a much stronger focus on the right hand side from Obscura. Infantry company is up, but so far nothing out of yet. 4th conscript squad on the way there for Cruzz. Slight emphasis on the right hand side now. His conscripts definitely could run into a bit of an unfortunate situation here with 2 assault grenadier squads. And there we go. First engagement, first exchange of bullets. Conscripts there taking a good shooting. Roaring away. And pulling into the house, then showing the assault guns fall back. Well, not before Yuri gets cut down in the back. 2 assault gun squads waiting here. They can't probably see them through here. Nope. The walls here apparently proved to be too much of an obstacle. Conscripts sneaking in. The soldiers here waiting by the side of the gate, ready to ambush anyone stepping out. And there we go. Swift assault right there. Quickly ends 1 Russian's life. For conscripts getting off a few kills, but there we go, another assault squad. And there we go. Pioneers joining as well. A storm of MP40 bullets, 9mm Parabellum, forces away all of those conscripts right there. Only 1 German loss. Oh, this assault gun squad is a bit down. We're seeing grenadiers here fighting. Conscripts moving in from several sides. That's going to force them a bit away as well.
We need to re-establish our supply lines.
Looks like the grenadiers and assault gunners looking to link up with each other. Conscripts here getting attacked from the rear. Going to find their cut off, or retreat a bit cut off there. Showing us over a bit. And now there's 1 conscript squad down here who might be in for trouble next, as the assault grenadiers charge forwards in the Names des Deutschlands. When you forward to the ramming for Obscura. No sign of a commander yet for Cruzz. Conscripts they're pushed away with the numerous losses to their name. And going straight for the fuel point right there. Likely the rest of the infantry move up there, although again, grenadiers and 1 assault gun squad not looking too good. Not looking too good at the moment. Conscript suffering an unfortunate loss there. His life. And Pioneers joining in. We're really seeing Obscura focusing down all the infantry as they around the viewpoint, really hoping to deny Cruzz as much as possible. And this is definitely turning into a bit of an engagement here. Soldiers moving up forwards. Conscripts getting shredded. Lots of bullets. 1 assault gun falls back though. Down to 3 men and a lot less health than that. And we're just seeing numerous conscripts lying dead here. An absolute gunning down of Russians. Assault is falling back here, baiting them in a bit along the grenades to sort of also allow them to rush in again. Good maneuver right there from Obscura, and Cruzz did take the bait, and there we go. Ultimately, he had to pay it with another life and a full retreat right there. Overall, a good engagement for the Germans. They only lost a few units. Of course, they had to retreat, but at the same time, they were able to inflict that much greater damage upon Cruzz. MG42 is setting up. Lots of troops here reinforcing. We're seeing a support weapon company already up for good Cruzz. Troops here reinforcing. a second Grenadier squad to 2 Grenadiers and 2 Assault Grenadiers plus the MG42. Nice little offensive combination. We see here Cruzz immediately shifting over to the right hand side. Not going to immediately bother with this, perhaps hoping to draw away some of Obscura's troops. Soldaten to the right side, opening up for a much greater push here, but we do have the MG48 covering. Hopefully it can actually shoot through this. And there we go, mines going off for Cruzz. Good move, good move. But at the same time, the MG42 can't really see that far either. Pioneers are being mocked by conscripts, ultimately pushed away.
The enemy has cut off a sector.
More troops moving out, and there we go. Swiftly advancing here to try and regain that fuel point. There you go, the conscripts were rapidly pushed off the field once Obscura reorganized and counterattacked. And these conscripts here might end up getting assaulted from several sides by the assault grenadiers.
Ready! Conscripts under attack!
Also noting no Molotovs or anti-tank grenades here. The fuel is being saved up for other purposes. In this case, we're actually seeing a Tanguy Battalion Command rush, meaning he's likely going to be aiming for a T-70 to that way disrupt Obscura and perhaps punish him a bit for going for such a heavy tier 1 with numerous assault grenades here. Conscript getting suppressed, but MG42 flank his own conscript rushing in. Can the assault grenades arrive in time to save the day?
Shock troops awaiting deployment.
And we're seeing terror tactics up here for Cruzz, shock troopers, propaganda artillery, howitzers, KV-8s, and the IL-2 precision bombing strike all available. Point blank engagement with the MG42, assault grenades, conscripts. Oh, so much blood, so much death. And there you go, both assault grenades veterans one. He might want to actually use a medic pack on these squads, and this squad to actually heal them up a bit, making them a bit tougher. And we're seeing the light mechanized company up for Obscura. Tank V Battalion Command up here. Also, I think both sides have plenty of munitions at the moment. I mean, Obscura could for some consider some mines up, S-mines or Teller mines, but at the same time we are seeing here that already now light machine guns are being handed out. MG42 continues to cover here, comes straight into the arc of fire. Rapid streams of bullets threatening to soar through them. And a quick rocket grenade here, catching poor Yuri straight in the gut. And he's obviously not feeling too well. In fact, he's probably feeling a bit dead. Victory point so far in the advantage of Obscura. Cruzz so far seems to make little move, in fact not even securing this one, interestingly enough. But we are seeing, oh, he's not going for a T-70. He's trying for something else entirely, something cheaper. He's going for the M5 half-track. An interesting move. And he's getting the anti-air package, the Corp-mounted 50 calibers, which, by the way, have been buffed. They're a bit more expensive now, but they can really mow down some Crouch now. So that's actually an interesting move instead of the other things there, and actually quite lethal towards infantry just as well. So this is actually a rather clever one there, and we're seeing shock troops adding in. Light mechanized company is up for Obscura, and there we go. The Quark mount is up. That is going to be a bit painful there for Fritz. Panther's moving, Gunny's moving in, there we go. Tearing into them at point blank range. Although gets a bit too close there, Pantherfaust risks. And there we go. Pantherfaust off. Grenades go off there. Conscripts, heavy loss, a squad down there for Cruzz. In fact, looks like he's just lost 2 squads almost in a rapid row there. But ultimately, he's being forced back there by the Quark mount. Lots of bullets streaming out there. Shock troops going here, getting shredded. And ultimately, Obscura does get forced over the field, but rather unfortunate there with the losses inflicted there on Cruzz once more. I mean, lots of conscripts bleeding out there, although he was able to give Obscura a bit of a bloody nose there.
Ready.
Shock troopers are leading the advance after they're being repaired. Point secured. But probably a bit of surprise there. Certainly a sort of different thing to try run the T-70 to actually go for this one, which again can also devastate infantry reasonably well now. And also actually enforce your troops at the front line.
Yes, comrade.
Shock troopers are holding up. 2 assault gunner squads coming in. Can the shock troopers hold in the name of the Soviet peoples? MG-4 and there we go. Half track moving up. Assault gunners there getting shredded. Definitely not holding up there. And there we go. Veterans you won already for the AA half track. Canadians also moving up. 6 kills, only 7 kills on the AA half track. Panzer's moving up there, but Panzer needs to pull back. He sadly can't overdrive now. And there we go. Both Panzer connect.
Gun is ready for combat.
But already here, he's certainly done a bit of a job there on Obscura, forcing back. Oh dear, AA half track did go up in flames. And we're also noting here a demo charge has been laid down by Cruzz. Field gun following up there.
You need something built?
Nice. And he's laying down another demo charge right here too. And it's over to Obscura, who's riding using the Panzer because he saw that. He must have seen that, or did he think nothing happened? Oh no. Pioneers versus Combat Engineers. Panzer flying, none connect except with the dirt. Oh, scheisse. And good night. And that was just a Panzer Grenadier squad with Panzer Sechs, as opposed to that was Vengeance for the half track. And considerably more expensive than the half track, too. So that probably hurt quite a bit there. Obscura down to what I started out with, 2 Grenadiers, 2 Assault Grenadiers and an MG, although we do now see the support armor corps is up here. Cruzz so far controlling most of the map, although he has split out rather significantly. And what have you see the soldiers pushing in to sort of push them off. 1 squad, in fact, close to veteran 2, and increased accuracy. And there we go. Making them considerably more lethal.
We are losing the sector.
Grenadiers moving in there. Oh no, they might set off the demo charge there. Unless Cruzz isn't paying attention.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
They might still go down there. Well, Cruzz notice. And too late.
Has broken our supply lines.
That was definitely close. That was definitely dancing with danger right there by Obscura.
Is attempting to steal our sector.
Assault gunners are once more leading the assault for Germany.
Now we can sweep for enemy.
But now a T-70 light tank has arrived. 45mm gun opening up. Assault gunners have nothing to stop it with. Seem a bit intent on at least buying some time for other measures to arrive.
The enemy is taking.
Also noting no anti-tank, and of course those Panzer Sechs were it, and now they're well dead. Right hand side rapidly falling to the advance of Cruzz's troops. Good job there. Panzerkampfwagen 4 arriving. Nice move there, he's actually using reconnaissance. Oh no! Oh no! Cruzz absolutely proving to be a menace right now. I mean, that was just absolutely well played. Well played. Panzer 4 moving up, Grenadiers following on there, and smoke there, covering up the retreat a bit. Cruzz certainly living up to the terror of that terror commander so far, without really having utilised it.
We are ready for action.
Troops are reinforcing. No signs of mines though from Obscura, not a single S-mine or telemine, but he is getting mine proofs now to sort of help with the high explosive threat, which has so far claimed the lives of numerous men.
Grenadier squad is taking fire!
Grenadiers moving in. Need to fall back, need to fall back. So works so fun. Sodium's advancing here. Field gun following up rapidly. Panzer 4 has to fall back here. Can't hold up. Can't hold up. Infantry sort of guarding things here. But rapidly bleeding out here for Obscura. Rapidly T-70 sitting in. Also, tons of munitions for Cruzz. Tons. He could easily afford a lot more mines with the demo charge if he so wanted it. T-70 needs to fall back. Field gun sending up. Nice hit there on the by the Panther 4. Field gun hit it. Field gun hit it. Main gun destroyed. Yeah. Oh no. Pathing problems. Yeah, be unfortunate there. Doesn't look like there's any anti-tank grenades. T-70 should fall back completely to the base. We are seeing here that Obscura is taking a bit of advantage. Shock troops moving in from behind for some reason, and we're seeing a flak panzer arriving in to support the 3rd air test in their fight. Shock troops being forced back as well. Troops here, and we're seeing in fact 2 shock trooper squads by the looks of it, rather a lot of heavy infantry. And now the flak panzer is here. 30cm high explosive shells saying into the conscripts. Quick anti-tank grenade there, damage the engine. Obscura will need additional pioneers to sort of keep up with this kind of damage being inflicted upon his panzers. Out to the field gun might want to point in another direction where there's more likely enemies to come from.
We are ready!
And the flak panzer slowly rolls forward.
How can we help?
T-70 slowly being repaired, shock troops moving up, lots of shock troopers, and we're seeing an additional field gun here, quickly lining up his defences with numerous field guns to stop the fascists, and of course also opens up for some nice barrages. But interesting enough, no further mining. Again, I do think some mines could help him a bit. Or say some propaganda war. He should have access to at least that one, sort of, you know, forced retreats here and there as well. Assault goes out on the far west flank, forcing away the field gun. Shock troops are quickly rapidly moving in. Shock troops down to 5 from the Panther Camp. Shock troops moving in. T-70 opening up with the assault as well. Assault does need to fall back, and there we go. Shock troops managed to lay down smoke quite nicely. Field gun moves up to support. Like that, Panther 4. There we go. Nice hit. Panther 4. They'll be seeing that 21. Second field gun moving in, and we are seeing here T-34 has arrived to support the tank core.
Enemy armor is engaged us!
Loaded and ready.
Black Panther moving in to clear perhaps up the left flank. No, moving up here, advancing. Up the centre. Shock troops coming under fire. Panther 4 opening up as well. Field gun gets off another hit there in the Panther Camp bank field. Second field gun providing cover here for the first one. To a certain extent. Good. T-34 moving up the right flank. While conscripts are moving in there as well. Large advances and several points. Obscura slowly being pushed back and being affecting. He's been completely cut off from his resources. Definitely not been good there. Nice rifle grenade, but might prove futile as the T-34 rolls in. Light artillery barrage is available. Then he's here hiding behind the wall.
A squad of pioneers has arrived.
And a quick rifle grenade there as the conscripts.
We get better every day.
Didn't get them. And oh dear, the T-34 seems to be... I'm not sure what it's doing actually. To be honest. Conscripts moving there, going to get off an anti-tank grenade successfully without suffering a loss there. Rather unfortunate. T-70 moving in, spotting for the field guns. Nicely done there, although takes a few hits there from the flak. Panther 4 might also want to move in. T-34 arriving field guns moving in there. Nice little aggressive move here from Obscura. Actors missing Blitzkrieg. Blitzkrieg allowing it to move a lot faster. Pioneers need to pull back. Panzer 4 gets quite far out of there. Second Pioneer squad has arrived. That is good, but he might lose the first one in the process, making a bit all for naught. But Flak Panther here takes the attention for the T-34 crew, allowing the Pioneers to make a daring escape. But will the Ostwind itself make it out of there alive? Panther 4 here a bit desperately moving forward. A bit bold, close to victory too. T-70 moving in. Field guns up far, and there we go. Tracking needs to completely fall back here with the Panzers before it's too late. At the same time, we're seeing efforts here to regain the ground on the right hand side.
Grenadiers reinforced!
Could it be he might be saving up now slowly for the Tiger tank? The Tiger.
Forces are securing our territory.
Tanks rapidly falling back in desperate need of repairs, and we're seeing a KV-8 arriving here. Cruzz perhaps hoping to deliver a coup de grace to his enemy's infantry, burning it away in the fires of Comrade Stalin's wrath. Pack 40 arriving, perhaps Cruzz, not Cruzz, the Cruzz, oh, well, Obscura in fact, realising that he perhaps needs some more serious anti-tank firepower. K8 rumbles through the fields, and there are barrels. And then it goes swift retreat here. Panzer IV almost fully repaired. Panzer cannon also moving up. Troops here basically need to get out of that. MG42 in fact might not even make it. Too slow there. Obscura too slow. And time for the mid-game analysis. Current situation is definitely not looking good here for Obscura. His forces have suffered quite some grave losses throughout the fight. They're definitely on the back foot. He's got one Panzer IV, one flak Panzer IV, and that's about it really. And a pack forward sort of really opposes enemy's armor, which is considerably greater with the KV-8 heavy tank, T-70 and T-34 plus 2 field guns, which definitely pose. There we go. A massive threat as well to his armor, in particular that veteran 2, which is getting closer to veteran 3 obviously, and can really quickly lock down his armor. Interesting enough, there's been no attempt here from either side to get that one victory point over here, which overall actually is slightly disadvantageous to Cruzz. And he certainly should consider getting it. With Obscura right now, I mean, he needs to somehow stop this enemy armor. And certainly moving up here on the right flank with the tanks, and certainly hope perhaps to draw the field guns into there, where the terrain overall will be less favourable to them, and certainly also give a much greater chance of actually outmanoeuvring, might be the better choice right there. Otherwise, you know, he could save up for a Tiger tank, though that could be dangerous. Another idea could basically be some Panzer IVs or some Storm Geschütz, and in that way help out. But he certainly needs to take that Panzer there, the heavy flamethrower tank, pretty damn seriously, because that thing's going to scorch through his infantry and melt them rather rapidly if he's not careful. So definitely some things there to take into consideration, but he needs to push back and also needs to somehow deal with those field guns, as they are definitely one of the major threats alongside that KV-8. And in terms of damage, I mean, they're rather equal. In fact, in kills, they're exactly here at the 20-minute mark. They've killed the exact same number of troops. That is extremely rare, I would argue. So that's actually quite interesting to note here. They in fact have killed the exact same number of troops at the halfway mark there. So that is actually quite interesting to note. Definitely a rarity, if I've ever seen any. But for Cruzz, I mean, he's got a ton of munitions. A ton. I really think you should begin investing it into, for example, mines, and again, get that point, but also, you know, begin investing in mines, more demo charges, basically making it a lot more difficult for his opponent to move through. Of course, you could also consider some theatre propaganda to force away some units from time to time if they actually threaten him. That could also work out nicely. Also, at this stage, you might want to consider, say, getting a mechanized armor company up and getting some tank destroyers to add into sort of his fort. I mean, he's definitely got the advantage to give some ground off that as well, or a howitzer, though I think a howitzer would be less useful overall. So, I mean, there are definitely some options there, but overall he just needs to be a bit careful and not make too many mistakes. Also, he probably should consider spreading out those field guns a bit, so they aren't so easy to actually overcome, because the thing is, at the same time, I mean, they can fire a lot of firepower into the same arc of fire, more or less, but if they get outmaneuvered, then they're both outmaneuvered, and they can actually stay outmaneuvered that way, because again, as soon as one is bypassed, the other one is pretty much also bypassed as well. So that's a bit dangerous right there. Generally, you want them sort of a bit spread out, so for example, you know, if one gets bypassed, the other one can quickly cover the first one, and again, it makes it a lot harder to drive in circles around them, because again, it's going to be a much larger circle where at least one field gun will have a chance of actually hitting the tank. So that is something to keep in mind as well. But let's return to the fight here. Obscura keeping up the pressure here. MD crew is not looking fun.
We have secured the area.
Almost wiped out, and getting right behind the trees. Looks like they will oh no, they didn't. Panzer IV moving up, pack coming here in the centre. Assault goes moving to flank in. Going there perhaps for the MG42 with the shock troopers. That would not be a bad idea. Flak Panzer repair, gun isn't even forcing. There you go. Panzer IV moving in, pack 44 moving up here on the T-70. The T-70 in fact going straight into it. Might be a bit too much here for Cruzz to manage. No, they manage. Assault guys need to get out of there.
Okay, that's the last.
Oh no, they're getting blocked up by the shock troopers, suffering heavy loss. Oh no! Wiped out right there. Bombing strike also now available. That was definitely highly unfortunate there for Obscura. Another unit wiped out. There's flamethrower tank here. He's extremely lethal to German infantry. Panzer IV making his way towards here, these shock troopers. Flak Panzer arriving, Pack 40 turning about. And they're going to need to retreat, they're challenging straight into the flamethrower. Oh my god. And field guns then moving up again, rather clumped up. In fact, that would allow now the Panzer IV to get behind them. Constantly getting massacred. And there we go, veterans who for the Panzer IV. T-70 under fire and almost destroyed right there. T-34 moving in, field gun falling back. Pack 40 firing in. But that should do a roll, make that Panzer IV noticeably more survivable. Getting off another nice hit there on the T-34. More engineers on the way for Cruzz. Black Panther being thrown aside, opening up there nicely on the field gun, and actually dodges all return fire. Rather damn close. Oh, and those pioneers are getting massacred right there. Another kill for the Soviet Union. KV-8 here could be the suck here, a lot of fire. Field guns actually spreading out now, that is good. Veterans flee, increasing penetration, and I don't think the Panzer was much of a chance of actually shrugging out, or even the veterans too. MG crew once more getting wiped out. Definitely not very fortunate. Pack 40 getting off a nice hit as well.
New units have arrived.
Another half-track out here to perhaps help reinforce the troops at the front line. Could certainly help those field guns, nice idea, but still some part of me would say, you know, he might want to add some more anti-armor somehow. And get down some mines. I mean, he's floating a ton of munitions. A ton. Going straight after the Panzer IV there. Anti-tank grenade fails to damage the engine. The armored skirt saving the day. Finally getting the victory point up there. Finally. Took him long enough. I mean, 20 minutes. Constant use of reconnaissance. I mean, that's actually pretty rare, but it's not a bad idea. I mean, the alternate source gets more out of his field guns again with more line of sight. Field gun, he needs to be crewed. Needs to be, there we go, reinforced, I mean. Alternating another anti-aircraft gun. Flak Panther making short work of the shock troopers. Kaput. That is definitely going to hurt Cruzz a bit there. Panzer IV in need of repairs, although rather close to Veteran 3 by now. I mean, in fact, seeing that Cruzz is falling back in the face of a slow German advance. Perhaps he's hoping to sort of draw him up, build up his forces, or no swap, but there we go. Field gun fires away with tracking. Nice hits there on the Flak Panzer. A fresh Pioneer squad has arrived here with reinforcements and some Panzer Grenadier. Once more right, perhaps we'll have more luck than their predecessors and not get blown to Kingdom Come.
Yes, comrade.
But a rarely seen and rather extensive then use of reconnaissance for the light tank, which in part, you know, had a reconnaissance charge to it. Look, Yuri, I'm doing my job, except, you know, I'm looking in the wrong direction. But don't tell the commissar that. We're seeing additional T-34s there arriving. Okay, clearly saving up there for the Tiger tank. And looks like Cruzz is getting ready for an offensive. Though he probably should not be leading it with the half-track. The half-track never known for its greatly armoured properties. Panzer IV moving ahead, and there we go. That half-track line will go down quickly. That could have been avoided. There we go, field guns arriving. Tiger tank can soon arrive as well. Field guns heading up, but again, oh, light artillery going in. Nice job again. Why you shouldn't also be careful about placing too close together. I mean, again, one call in, and they're forced away both of them. Panzer IV gets behind. He's driving straight into it. He's driving straight into it. Flak Panther moving in. Field gun gets knocked out. Artillery gets it. Lots of death and destruction here. Flak Panther flanking, firing into the exposed crew. Veteran 2. Veteran 3 for the Panzer IV. Tiger tank is on the move. T-34 taking hits there from the T-34. Panzer IV dealing with the KV-8. Field gun sneak crewed in the middle of the thing. Conscript getting massacred. Looks like the excitement was a bit too much there for Bandicam to handle. My apologies. There we go. Looks like it's stabilized. T-7 moving straight from the Tiger tank. KV-8 down that Panzer IV. It's a true hero of Germany. Field guns being recruited there. Half technically about to reinforce. And also the units. There we go. Good, good. Yeah, my apologies about not sure what's happening on with that. Panzer IV needs to pull away. Needs to get out of there. Tiger moving in. Pack 40 here firing away. No sign of a precision bombing strike. Could be used as on that. Pack 40 for example, something else. Panzer IV gets it. Oh, no! 9! Ah, scheisse, it hit the mine! The Panzer IV-Ace hit the mine! Oh, veteran defeat, Panzer IV went down to mine. 9. How horrible. Field guns are turning again. I mean, they're close proximity ensuring the Tiger just needs to move a bit, and all of a sudden they have to turn again. I mean, there's a very good reason right there again why not to place your field guns right there, and this is a good example of it. Half track down as well. Just an absolute massacre right here. There we go. Tiger just blasts crew after crew into dust, into less than dust. And we're seeing airstrike going in. Is he trying to get the Tiger or is he trying to get the field guns? Well, I suppose that's one way of denying equipment to your opponent. I think it would bomb vital if it had been popped down that Pack 40 earlier, which is now veterans free and that's a massive threat to enemy armour.
Replacements have arrived.
More specifically, Cruzz's armour. But that was really just an utter massacre right there again. Really highlighting why you should be careful about placing your field guns or anti-tank guns that close to each other. But really just well played. They're good use of artillery, good use of blitzkrieg. Tiger taking from the other side, and I mean, had he just used some of his abilities, he might be able to buy some time there.
We have a new T-34 standing by.
I think it was less about that, and again the fact that he placed, you know, he's trying to blame it on anti-tank grenade, you know, not succeeding, but I think it was more field guns too close to each other again, thus easily pushed away. I mean, again, one barrage, both were forced to fall back. Panzer IV flanked, Tiger flanked, both forced to switch. Again, it's not really practical, in particular up that close, that's something to keep in mind. And we are seeing, oh, propaganda wine, and a towards here, trying to buy himself time for the victory points. Interesting move there. I mean, interestingly, we go, and right there, I think that was another mistake, and I'll actually just pause to briefly explain why. I mean, he went for the bombing strike on the unit where Obscura was most likely to pay attention, and then when the propaganda war on the one way wasn't. I mean, it probably should have been the reverse. This here, where there was, where again he was likely going to be paying attention, he should have called in, and then he should have gone for the bombing strike on the panzer gun. It's again out on the far flank, where he was less likely to pay attention. I mean, that's really where you get the most out of these abilities. Also, artillery corners, you know, that is either again where it's going to be very difficult for your opponent to maneuver out due to having a large class of units, or simply on the edges of the maps where you might just be sending out a unit to capture while you focus on the main center of the battle, and again, thus making it easier for you to wipe him up because he won't be paying attention and thus will be dodging. I mean, that's actually important to keep in mind there. T-34 the firing in, Tiger advances. The Tiger.
Supply lines have been cut.
Slowly rolling ahead. But certainly the Soviet Air Force has not been doing too much damage here in this engagement. I mean, Obscura has taken a bit of a beating as well, but overall his forces are currently a bit stronger, and he's actually got a Tiger tank and more infantry. Plus that, note here, he's actually using ambush on the veterans of 3 Pack 40. Nice little move there, ensuring he can't be seen from above, and also allows him to sort of set things up a bit better, position well. Counter flanking in, getting a KV-8. Oh, he laid down perhaps an S-March there, I think. No, probably not. But a KV-8 flamethrower tank arrives, another one. Looks like he's hoping to punish what little infantry Obscura has left, and that way leave the Tiger tank alone and unable to sort of really guard the points as well. I mean, that is one way to approach it, I suppose. One way to approach it. He's certainly not giving up despite saying, you know, that was GG right there. So, I mean, clearly he thinks he can win. But he's actually now beginning to utilise the munition again. I think, you know, those 500 munitions he's just using all of that stuff, you know, was a bit wasted there previously. D-34 there. Tiger tank supporting an infantry assault here. Rifle grenade off. Sending off the mine there. KV-8 burning away at the Gunneries. Gunneries to fall back. Tiger's getting off a nice hit. T-34 flanking in. Panzerfaust off there. Veterans to flee, but they might not make it out of there. Tiger tank falling back there in the presence of the T-34. Not once risk getting rammed, but then actually moves ahead. Again, interesting. Panzer IV arriving to support the 3rd SS further in the fights. It would seem.
Machine gun squad.
Soviet forces are attacking! You want
Shock troopers easily driving off the pioneers right there. Troops enforcing. Obscura slowly sort of trying to secure the centre and the right side is certainly a good decision in terms of strategy. So easier to hold that with what he currently has rather than trying to hold a much larger amount of territory. There go another Panzerkampfwagen arrives. Mines up there. I mean, finally he's getting down some proper mining, but again, it does feel a bit too late. Alternate enough, there's been barely any harassment on the left flank at all from Obscura. KV-8, I suppose, one of the flamethrower tanks still utilised, but they actually also utilised the T-34 equipped with a flamethrower actually. And I believe actually the flamethrower was mounted as a hull gun rather than the here. So you could actually fire the flamethrower and the main gun at the same time. I believe, though I might actually be wrong on that one. I might be wrong on that one. The Germans themselves had a few dedicated flamethrower tanks as well. They had the Flammpanzer III, there was the Flammhetzer, and otherwise they actually utilised captured armour. And otherwise the Flammpanzerwagen. Fuel cache up there to help with fuel issues, I suppose. Get him some more armour, as opposed to with a threat they have KV-8s who want to have something that might be considerably less vulnerable to it. A nice idea. Gonna need to be careful. Missing another armour push there from Cruzz. Field gun supporting. There we go, there's caught. Oh, they're just getting shredded there by the T-34. Ah, Scheisse. Another veteran unit there lost for Obscura. Not looking too good there. Engineers laying down mines rapidly. He looks like he's trying to cordon off the right-hand victory point here from Obscura. Close to finishing the mine, but not quite there. Combat is taking absolute beating, field recovering. More mines going down. More mines in Mamiaminen. At the same time, Structure is pushing up the centre here. MP42 rapidly covering, same with the Panzergrenadiers. Veterans, one of the Tiger opening up for a blitzkrieg right there. KV-8 and T-34 opening up the Grenadiers, forcing another way. Panzer opening from one side. Tiger tank moving the other, and the field gun is actually on its own. It could go down. Pack 40 opening up. Panzer 4 forced a bit back. Veterans, one there on the field gun. And we are seeing here the Panzer 4 almost down into the KV-8 and T-34. Pack 40 though rapidly turns and gets off a nice hit there. Second one quickly follows. And there we go. T-34 quickly went down. Not before it crushes poor Heinrich there under its treads. Oh, and we're seeing a quick barrage that bursts the field. Pack 40 there, hoping to clear it out. But at the same time exposed itself right there to the Tiger tank. And already there, the Tiger's gone too close. It can now actually blitzkrieg. And actually, sure, it won't get knocked out there. And Panzer 4 arrives from the other side. Blitzkrieg might be a good idea now, Obscura. Veteran 2 for the field gun, lovely. Another T-34 there. Lots of infantry rushing in there. KV-8 almost down. Tiger 4 and break the back there. Not one to get hit with an anti-tank in the rear. Nice hit right there. ending the lives of a pair of Russians right there with one high explosive shell coming to 88mm gun.
Taking fire!
Panzergrenadiers need to rapidly fall back the Obscura. Zurückzufangen. MD4 shooting up there and then sending the arm nice to up the idea. Looks like that will not happen. Quick grenade on the MD crew and does a bit of damage. Just a bit. Cruzz though seems to be fighting on. He's still got a bit of a victory point advantage there though. I suppose he still feels a chance of victory here for the Soviet peoples. Tiger tank gets off a nice hit there.
Heavy panzer here.
AT gun here.
Yes?
We have new units.
And another flak panzer arriving there for Obscura.
Loaded and ready.
Nice little shift there from the T-34.
Capture complete.
Pushing back the centre.
Tiger ready.
KV-8 receiving vital repairs.
Ostwind standing by.
Ready.
Pack 40 might want to be pulled back a bit. Oh well, never mind, looks like it can't be reinforced.
Pack always ready. Contact. Come on.
KV-8 moves ahead. Looks like he wrecked the field gun there, having no use for it.
Enemy forces
And just as he did that, the Pioneers were engulfed in a hellfire and inferno.
It's as bad as he smells.
standing by.
Tiger tank getting rather close eventually to increasing range and decreasing splash, making it much more lethal towards infantry.
You need fire support? Panzer Grenadiers!
Another field gun there up for Cruzz. Another field gun.
Losing a sector.
Moving up there, securing some points. Actually gaining a bit of map advantage there over Obscura, except the victory point. There you go, Structures immediately being countered by a Flak Panzer. Heavy loss there. One shot for the Panzer IV wipes out half the unit. And as all of this is happening, the KV moves up here, leading the spearhead charge. Field gun following up, burning like the Pioneers, ensuring there are no Pioneers as repaired. The Tiger tank falling back. Tiger though close eventually too. Field gun fires away, gets off a penetrating hit. And all of a sudden a bit quiet. I think falling back once more. The Tiger tank, and he's getting a second KV-8. Perhaps he's hoping to sort of really punish the rest of infantry and basically leave only the armor left, or something to just provide a sufficiently large shield here with the second field gun arriving to basically absorb any hits there from the tanks. I suppose that's another way of using them. The KV tank was reasonably heavier armor than other Soviet tanks, but still rather an interesting notion there, rather, well, inventive play there from Cruzz, but I suppose, I mean, wouldn't be Cruzz if he didn't, though he still could try and use some of his abilities a bit more. Tower shattered there. Probably then have the KV-8 seeing this assault there. Mines going down to cover the flank. Field guns on the other. Tiger tank being forced away. Two being burned alive there. Veteran one for one. KV-8 field gun moving in. Other field gun covering the flank. Veterans in pack 40 up. There we go. Target weak point. Tank needs to fall back or shift over to something else that can actually hurt the enemy armor. There we go. Burning wave. Burning wave. But the KV-8 here is taking a lot of damage. Veterans one. Airstrike going in. He's hoping to catch all the units here. Can he do it? Can he do it? Can. There we go. Tank pulling weight. Oh, that was damn close. And I think the bomb actually went down somewhere else. Panther 4 almost down. Tiger tank moves in, blitzkrieging forwards. KV-8 down. Another armoured slaughter. Once more field gun gets flanked. Flak Panzer moving in. T-34 down. Panther 4 almost down response. Trying to blitz, and there we go, GG. GG. And game over there. A rather brutal series of fights right there between two players. Cruzz once more pulling out a few surprises, but once more also making a slight few mistakes there. Again, the field guns really, again, too close to each other right there, and that one engagement that really mattered, which again allowed them to be much more easily outmaneuvered and also easily forced away with a bit of artillery, again creating openings for Obscura time after time, allowing his more mobile panzers to constantly outmaneuver him. And that was right there again. I think had he spread them out a bit better, or perhaps had some other things to sort of support, he might have done a bit better. Overall, another problem with Cruzz was really just that huge amount of munitions which really went nowhere all of a sudden. I mean, he could have used, a bit better again when Obscura actually assaulted again. He was counterattacked himself, a quick bombing strike on that Pack 40 or a Propaganda was something, so his T-34 down here wasn't quite so knackered in the end. I mean, there were some problems there as well. I mean, Obscura, though, really, again, played very mobily with his Panzers, really getting the most out of them, really good usage of it. Panzer IVs and all, in fact, was quite ashamed to see that Veteran 3 Panzer IV go down there. I mean, Cruzz actually made great use of the half-track, for example. Really, that initial one really shocked Obscura and forced him back, and then following up with the T-70, then T-34s, and then KV-8s, having a nice combination there. Field guns also, again, reasonably alright, but again, need to be spread out a bit more, sort of make them harder to outmaneuver or simply push away. Obscura, of course, could perhaps be a bit better prepared for a swift armor rush. He certainly, kept at it. This sort of ideal strategy he had, though, of course, again, I mean, he had the Panzer VI, but then again, demo charges. And then, of course, he basically just went for the armor and just said, well, screw this, I will not get anything more so it can be blown up with a demo charge. Scheiße. So there's definitely some nasty things there, but I think, had Cruzz more minds and perhaps also utilized his ability better, I think, he could have won this overall. I certainly also think, all those KV-8s. I mean, an interesting move, but was it really that effective in the end with these two here with all those field guns? And certainly, perhaps he should have both field guns firing down here as well. I mean, those are some thoughts as well. But hopefully you enjoyed this fight, despite the slight technical difficulties. Again, my apologies right there when things were getting really exciting. Absolutely bothersome. But hopefully you enjoyed this, hopefully you learned something from it, hopefully you got some ideas of inspiration. I mean, rushing for a half-track, equipping that with a quad mount and then going nuts on the flitzes, could prove quite helpful. Otherwise, I mean, some nice armoured play here, some good use of blitzkrieg. So rare to actually see someone use blitzkrieg to attack and, really cause some havoc there on your opponents. I mean, really nicely there from Obscura. I mean, he could perhaps, use some of his other abilities there, but I mean, overall he utilised most of it. Assault grew a bit. I mean, again, this dude, I won't blame anyone for not using it again. He really needs a buff at the moment, so there you go. But overall, hope you enjoyed this. Hope you had some fun. Hope you learned something. If you did want to subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, send in me, provide some feedback in the comments. This is Imperial Dane saying cheers.